Man, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back, YouTube, to one of y'all, finna be one of y'all favorite content, man. Pastor 31, Pastor Edison Reed. I want to start off and say, thank y'all so much, man. For the 100K, little extra, trying to get 200K. I want to thank y'all so much, man. I ain't gonna never give up. One thing up, I ain't gonna never give up. You shouldn't either. Everything I do, I be consistent. You know what I'm saying? I be very consistent in what I do. But I want to say, man, let's say it together, though. What channel we gonna reach together, though? King of the band, though. Let's go! Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, man. I want to tell YouTube and you to YouTube, this is tobacco product. This is a cigar. It's not drug related. My channel don't condone the drugs, none of that. No negative activity, none of that. For YouTube purposes. This is educational purpose. I don't mean no harm, no threat, nobody. I'm just telling the truth. But what I want to say today, it's cold outside. It's cold outside today. And it's beautiful. And why I say it's beautiful is what you make it. Now, I'm finna tell y'all people out here that's so-called spiritual. Y'all spiritual, right? Okay, so when you saying you spiritual, I mean you ain't afraid of nature. You're gonna have to be a part of nature. You talking about spiritually, talking spiritually, all that. You saying you spiritually and you scared of nature. Something ain't right. Cause your ancestors lived in nature. Real talk. I mean, so you can't be saying you all spiritual and all that. It's cool you on your spiritual path and everything, but you gotta, test it out some more. You can't be saying you spiritual and you scared of nature. You talking about nature, but you ain't experienced nature. You ain't getting no sunlight, you ain't getting nothing part of the nature. No moonlight, no nothing. So that's why I say, Pastor Eddie, it cold, but it's beautiful. What you make it. It ain't hard out here. Yeah, it's hard out here, but it fair. Can't be going around here complaining. You gotta know the do's and don't when it come out here. Cause every day somebody becoming homeless. Every day, as we speaking right now, somebody becoming homeless. I went to the Harbor Freight the other day, and the more time, the times I've been years buying generators. At that time, people weren't even think about generators. Like people weren't even think about generators. But now they thinking about generators. Why? I don't know. That's something they got to figure out something. But I'm just saying what I see and what I know. A lot of people buying generators. Cause I went to the store, they tried to get one. They were sold out. Thank God for my job though. I got access to electricity. Got access to electricity. And make sure you keep me one of these right here. Got to have you one of these right here, y'all. Gotta have one of these. Got to have one of these. Just in case. You ain't got no generator, have you one of these. Just in case. Sometime in this lifestyle, you gotta make a sacrifice. You gotta make a sacrifice. Cause when you make that right sacrifice, you be proud of yourself for making that sacrifice. Get what? It take time to better yourself, but you're gonna just don't give up. Make the right sacrifice, and you end up eventually getting what you want or getting what you need. You know what I'm saying? That was all about. That's all the lifestyle, camping, and everything they were, homely were about. What I just said. So man, look, it's cold out here, but it feel good. Why it feel good? because when you getting your money, when you got an income, you can buy things like that, buy things out here. They got things, object things for you to be comfortable. You ain't gotta be sitting out here, being out here miserable like the rest of them here, miserable, just miserable. You know, it gonna get better though. That's why I'm here, Pastor Eddie, because guess what? God blessed me on YouTube to send a message to y'all. I don't care. I got 4, 5 people, 6 people watching me, looking at me, 10 people. But at least I you know what I'm saying. At least I encourage somebody out here to do right. Because you know, when you can encourage folk to do wrong, they gonna backfire on you every time. In 2026, game's up. Game over. All the playing around, all the manipulating people, just doing wrong people, man, it's over with. And then if you greedy out here, you definitely, what goes up must come down. It's just when you come down out here, what you gonna do? Because it's cold out here. It's a lot of people gonna die in the cold. And you know I'm telling the truth. You can feel this. Pastor Eddie. It's a lot of people dying out here. It's cold out here. Yeah, it's cold out here. Real cold. Cold bloody. Bloody cold. Real talk. All types of things going out here in the cold. What you gonna do? Because like I said, it's somebody right now become homeless. It's hard to sustain out here, man. Really, you know, it's hard. It ain't hard to. It's hard to sustain, but it get easy. Especially you got some help. If you got somebody that like you, and you know what I'm saying. If you have somebody like you, and you know they got a good head and they show they doing good for themselves, you know they single, you know woo woo. Why not try it? Why not get together? They make sense, right? And you supposed to be a team, not be hating on each other. You know what I'm saying? Because it is some good people out here in their world that homeless. Because like I said in my previous episode, different types of level of homeless. At different types, but it cold out here. It cold out here. So you know somebody that working or got an income. Don't play with them. Don't use them in the way, you know what I'm saying, to value you. Okay, yeah. That ain't gonna do nothing but make it worse. You gonna lose that. Then when you lose that, you gonna be thinking what you did wrong, and then things back to square one with you. Now you starting to regret what you did with that person. Now you trying to get them back. What if that person don't want you back? Think about it. Cause a lot of people cut people off, they ain't going back. They keep going cause too many. I don't blame them cause too many fishes in the sea just be going back to something that hurt you. You don't need to go back and they bring you down. That's why it's good to be not desperate dealing with crackhead. There's a whole bunch of them out here, man. Can't be dealing with them, man. You can't be dealing with. If you gonna come up in life, don't deal with no crackhead. And the person that sell their body, don't deal with them. Don't get your emotion involved. None of that with them type of people out in the street. Men too, they sell their body too. Can't leave them out. Can't leave. You most definitely can't leave them out. So it go both ways. I'm just saying in general, yeah, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, nah, man. Don't be doing all that, man. Don't be with no type of people, right? I'm telling you now, Pastor Ed, don't be with no. You ain't gonna prosper. Why would you get feeling with somebody they selling their body, and you know they selling their body? Then you so weak minded, you let that person manipulate your mind, getting you in the way like they ain't you the only one they talking to or love, bro. And stop that. That's a lie. That's a lie, bro. That's a lie. Don't even have the patient time for it. Though. If you gonna do something like that, if you desperate in time, you need that type of crackhead or something. Do what you gotta do, I guess, and don't get your emotion involved. Other than that, man, don't be catching feeling getting emotion involved with them type of people. And I ain't just saying crackheads either. I'm talking about the one that sell their body. Them too. Don't be getting your emotion involved with them type of people out here. Cause there's a lot of them out here. and they disappearing too. But it's a lot of them out here. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of good people out here too. So that's why I'm here, Pastor Eddie, to let you know, give you a warning, give you a heads up. My advice: you ain't gotta listen to me, man. Leave them type of people alone. Don't even feel sorry for them. You can't, because they don't even feel sorry for themselves. If they do feel sorry for themselves, they running from themselves. If that makes sense to you, they ain't got paid. 2026, we ain't got time for that. We trying to prosper, okay? We trying to come up, leave that crack alone. Come up. If you is already straight and you lonely right now, guess what? You are not alone, okay? God is with you. God love you, and God gonna bless you with somebody that for you, that's on your level, that know your mindset, same mindset. Showing, you know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. If it ain't meant to be, God don't make no mistake. It's time he gonna let go. Cause it cold out here. What you gonna do? Gotta think about it. If you got something good, love it. If you got a person out here that ain't no drug, they helping you out, they ain't no drug, be grateful for what you have, because it's a lot of crackheads out here. At least they ain't no crackhead. Me, my advice too on that, not saying for everybody, I rather deal with a woman that got cussing her kids. It could be 3, 2, 4. I don't care. I'd rather deal with that type of person, that type of woman. They got a good head or so, taking care of her kid. I ain't asking nobody really. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather deal with them than a crackhead that ain't got custody of their kid. But we'll talk about that next time about the women with no custody with their kids. We're gonna talk about that in the next episode. You stay tuned in. God bless y'all, I say.